My immediate problems include allergy from wheat. So whenever
Okay.
I eat any items containing wheat in any form, so
Mm-hmm.
my legs swell up immediately. In
Okay.
fact, till some time I used to get these red pustules also,
Okay.
chakatte se. And once I stopped eating, those pustules disappeared, and but the swelling did not go away.
Okay.
And even a small amount of wheat that goes in, and I'm immediately it comes to be noticed in my body in form of swelling.
Okay.
So although I got myself tested for as an allergen, it did not show up in the test, but
Mm-hmm.
I am pretty sure that wheat is causing me a lot of problems. I have stopped eating it. And in 2013, I had come down with dengue and
Okay.
ended up in the ICU with the multiple organ failure. So it was a very
Wow.
severe form of dengue.
Okay.
And obviously, I was in the hospital for 3 weeks and they fed me with a lot of medicines.
Mm-hmm.
After that, when I came back, that's when I started noticing my wheat allergy.
Mm-hmm.
I have been consistently gaining weight at the rate of 1.5 kg per year, and it
Okay.
doesn't come down.
Okay.
And uh, so the increase in weight, of course, comes with the related problems of breathlessness, knee pain, climbing stairs is an issue,
Mm-hmm.
and my ankles are completely swollen,
Mm-hmm.
and it is noticed by everybody and commented upon.
Yeah.
And I have this also. I have of course hypertension and thyroid since the last say 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
and that has caused again more lethargy in the body.
Mm-hmm.
My sleep pattern has been recently disturbed, maybe related to stress at work. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but I used to get sound sleep, but now I have very disturbed sleep.
Dry skin also you
Yeah, dry
mentioned. Yeah.
skin. That I was ascribing to age, but probably it's related to the other issues. And yeah, that's about, and lower backache.
Mm.
Lot of constant low backache,
Okay.
which has caused a lot of problem. And in this last years after dengue, I've changed my clothes size every year. My wardrobe keeps changing, not very easy on the purse.
Right.
But so I thought it's high time that, and I have been visiting a lot of doctors, skin specialists, endocrinologists, general medicine, and all that they tell me is just stop eating wheat. More easily said than done. So I thought, let me, have a completely different approach to take care of all these issues. And I'm so glad I have contacted you. Let's hope we will have some good results after
I'm
the
pretty sure we'll have good results.
therapy.
There's just one thing that I want to share with you, which is it's fantastic to know that all your problems started 90% of them post the dengue thing, where
Yeah,
your body was flooded with a lot of medications
especially
and
steroids.
especially steroids. People don't realize the after effects, of these things. But let's hope and pray and that things will be different.
Even to the extent of, I mean, not sounding vanity or anything like that. Even my hair,
Very
what should we
important
say,
part.
changed. I had straight, silky hair. It has now become curly and messy. So definitely that was, of course, I will not completely discount what happened to me in the hospital. They saved my life,
Of
even
course,
though
of
I was
course.
almost dead.
Right,
But
right,
it has come with a price, and we
right.
need to fix that.
We have to acknowledge what has helped us
Yeah,
and also the side effects that it has.
yeah,
So 10, 12 days after we connected, we started the consult. Suddenly you got hit by COVID. And then all hell broke
exactly.
loose. The whole family got hit, as I understand.
Yeah.
Someone was hospitalized, someone's having side effects due to steroids and various things happening in the family. And they're all healing, taking care of themselves through allopathic drugs, the normal course. But you being one of the leading scientists, taking care of, I mean, such important, I would think one of the major lifelines of India. Despite that, you chose not to take any medication. What brought about this change?
Well, it's all thanks to you and the lifestyle that you introduced me to.
Mhm.
Um, so I had come to you with my set of problems, which I have already told you about.
Right, right.
And from 2nd April, we started the course. And on 6th, 15th or 14th April, I got this slight tingling in my throat and I called you up.
Right.
And you told me that don't worry, you just stay on course and let's wait and watch. And then by 16th April, I had the fever coming on. And out of sheer pressure and fear, I took one medicine and I
Aha.
went off to sleep,
Which was a paracetamol, if I'm not mistaken.
paracetamol.
Ah,
And
okay.
I went off to sleep. And in the evening, when I woke up, there was no fever and I was feeling much better. So I called you up and I told you I had done this, and you were a little disappointed in me. And then you told me that I should not fear. First thing you told me was not to fear.
Hmm.
And I think that set me on the right course, because then I decided to follow your advice completely. Although you kept on telling me that it is my choice how I treat my COVID. So I I just asked you for advice and you told me a set of things to do, and which was of course a deviation from our original plan
Plan.
that you had
Yes, yes.
suggested. But I followed it nonetheless for two reasons, because uh, I had this very big confidence that it's going to work, and I was not, just by talking to you in the evening, I had a lot of confidence in me that yes, with
Thank you.
Harish holding my hand, I will come through. So both faith and complete surrender to the system that you have evolved. And I just followed all the things you told me, not only food, other things to do, which I followed very well. And so it gradually decreased. And I was reporting to you regularly. So the fever did not cross a very high value, and but slowly it faded away. I think within a week the fever went away. But of course, other symptoms started coming on, or tremendous backache. But I had this very weird symptom of my gums bleeding and giving fresh blood. That was a little bit scary. I never told anybody. But then you gave me a remedy for that, and I tried that. And within 3 or 4 days, it was fixed. And and there were other atypical symptoms, I would say, bitterness in the tongue. And there was, of course, phase of tremendous weakness, tremendous pain. I could not stand for more than 5 minutes. I had to sit down. And if I had to, because everybody in the house was ill, I had to sometimes cook also. I would break into sweat. But somehow I had the mental strength to, pull it through. In fact, I mean, I had to go to the hospital also because my
To look
sister-in-law was
after you.
admitted.
Yes.
And every day I used to go along with my brother to, do whatever was needed to be done. So I would say it has been an amazing experience. If I tell anybody outside the family, they don't believe it, that I have pulled through COVID without taking a only one paracetamol on record, and that I chose not to go for any blood test or CT or whatever. Uh, it was sheer mental strength, faith, and probably the system doing the right thing for the ailment.
Correct.
I,
Beautiful.
I don't want to say that whatever the other people are taking, because my own family members took the traditional
Correct.
allopathic pathway and they have
Correct.
recovered in their own ways.
Right. Right.
But I will definitely say that there is strength in the system because I've experienced it myself. And
Excellent.
for something as demonish as COVID, I am calling it the demon because it has hit very close people very hard.
Yeah.
So I have been very lucky. I was, I had God's grace. I had your good advice and counsel. So I am very sure that whatever toxins have been left by the virus will be taken care by my own system,
Excellent.
and whatever do's and don'ts we need to follow.
More than anything else, your mental strength and faith.
And I am very glad I was with you during this period. I don't know otherwise what would have happened. But yeah, it's amazing. That's all I can say.
Excellent. Excellent. Very happy to hear this, because most people don't believe that people with grave symptoms of corona, and like you said, they call corona the demon. But the truth
I call
is,
it.
yeah, you called it. A lot of other people also call it. But the truth is, if we give it the right environment, the right time, it really isn't a demon. We can heal it very, very easily, as you have experienced yourself. And we
Yes.
have seen with several people who have come to us for COVID, but others choose and have different lifestyles. And so they unfortunately are in a little bit of a weak wicket.
Because I think your philosophy of, conscious, being aware of what we eat and how we live is important for any disease, not only COVID, any
Yes.
disease that will come in future. And this is not the last disease one is going to face.
Correct. Correct.
It's
You
going
hit
to
it bang
happen.
on.
It's going to happen for other viruses, bacteria, fungi,
while
whatever.
while others will be running helter skelter, running for a new drug, a new treatment, people like you will not. I know that for a fact. You will sail through everything beautifully because this is a once in a lifetime investment in your own health.
Yeah. And being a plant scientist, I would like to add, we have always theoretically spoken about the economic uses of all plants and how each has this property, that property. You have actually put it to use. So for me to adopt the system was also easier because I understand a lot of science behind it.
Right.
It's just, the using the right combination, just like we people do in drugs, the right
Right.
combination.
Beautiful.
It's the food's right combination which works on your one's body. And
Right.
this has been, I mean, Nani Dadi to बहुत पहले सिखा के
Correct.
गए हैं.
Correct.
So we had just forgotten it and we need to relearn it, readapt it, and just move on.
Beautiful. So quickly, Anuradha, now that largely the COVID phase is over, some lingering things because the energy needs to come back, so many other things. For the other issues that you consulted with us, where are we on that? So how
Yeah,
are you now?
as per your advice, I had followed the tapering off of the medicine for
Mhm,
both blood pressure and sugar
mhm.
as per schedule, based on
Thyroid also.
that,
Thyroid also.
thyroid also. So my thyroid is now it is 5.1, I think.
Right.
So that is without medicine.
Right.
So I think just below 5 is the normal value. So I'm
Right.
going to be there within a month. The other was blood pressure. So during COVID, I have measured my blood pressure very frequently, and without medication, it showed normal values. So
Excellent.
I can also feel it in my head that there are no blood pressure issues. And the third was I was in the pre-diabetic bracket.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So
HbA1c has come
HbA1c,
from 6.5 to 6.1, I think, within 30
yeah,
days.
yeah, yeah, that's right. Within this period, it has come down.
Right.
And although weight reduction was not our targets, I have lost around 6 kgs.
Excellent. Another big thumbs up for that.
So, yes. So swelling in the body has reduced significantly,
Okay.
and it's almost gone. There are certain
Excellent.
ankle areas where it is still remaining. I'm sure it'll go with time.
So if I may put a number to it, previously out on a scale of 1 to 10, if 10 was the worst, where were you then and where are you now after 30
So
days?
for the swelling on a scale of 10, I had come to you with 10.
Right.
Now I will say it is around 2 or 3.
Excellent. What about pain
And
in, sorry, in the
knee
knees and the
pain
back?
was 10. It dropped to around 4, I would
Excellent.
say 3 or 4.
Okay.
And back pain also drops in a similar scale, around 3 to 4. Of course, the
Excellent.
COVID threw the pain out of gear.
A
It went
spanner in the works.
beyond 10.
It went to 15, I remember,
Yeah,
during COVID days.
it went to 15, indeed. And then now it is back to 7 or 8. So that is something we need to work on right now.
We are, and we are. So I'm very, very happy to see the change, the leap of faith you have taken, being who you are professionally, how you studied, and what you do for a living. And I hope it inspires so many more people.
I hope so too. And I wish you best to spread this wonderful message, wonderful lifestyle
Wishing you all the very best in your life's journey, in good health and inner dependence, so that you are not dependent on us or any medicinal inputs forever in your life. Take care
Thank
and
you.
all the very best.